Stop. Don't spend that Kennedy half-dollar just yet. That ordinary-looking coin from the top 6 most valuable and most expensive United States of America old coin could be worth a fortune, maybe even millions. In today's video, we're uncovering the shocking truth behind one of the most valuable coins in U.S. history. This isn't just spare change. This is a life-changing treasure hiding in plain sight. So grab your coins, check your piggy banks, and stick with me, because what you're about to learn could turn pocket change into unimaginable wealth. Let's get started. First up in the Kennedy half-dollar from 1972 may look like an ordinary coin at first glance, but some variations of this coin are worth staggering amounts, reaching into the hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars in rare cases. Imagine finding a simple 50-cent piece in your pocket and realizing it could change your life overnight. That's the incredible reality for some collectors who have stumbled upon these rare treasures. This coin is more than just a piece of history. It's a golden ticket in disguise, hiding unimaginable wealth in plain sight. Every time you see a half-dollar with Kennedy's iconic portrait, remember that one of those could make you a millionaire. What makes the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar so special? It's all about rarity and errors. While millions were minted, only a select few have unique characteristics that send their value skyrocketing. Certain rare errors, like the famous No FG variety, where the designer's initials on the reverse are missing, are considered holy grails in coin collecting. These coins are the ultimate jackpot because they don't just represent currency. They represent a piece of American history, a collector's dream, and a fortune waiting to be claimed. The allure of the Kennedy half-dollar also comes from its connection to American culture and history. Struck in honor of President John F. Kennedy after his assassination, this coin carries immense emotional and historical significance. Collectors and investors alike prize it not only for its metal, but for its story. When a rare variation from 1972 hits the auction block, bidding wars erupt, and prices can soar to life-changing amounts. For the lucky few who own these coins, this is the moment when a small piece of change becomes a treasure chest. One of the most mind-blowing facts is that the rarest 1972 Kennedy half-dollars have been auctioned for thousands, and some ultra-rare varieties are rumored to reach into 6 figures or more under the right conditions. Think about it. Something that once had the power to buy a soda could now buy a luxury car or even a house. That's why collectors are constantly on the hunt for these coins, combing through their old jars, piggy banks, and inherited collections. And the best part? These coins are still out there, waiting to be found. Now, let's talk about what makes these coins so incredibly valuable. It's not just age, it's perfection and rarity combined with historical significance. Coins in pristine condition, especially those graded by professional grading services as MS 67 or higher, fetch the highest prices. Throw in a unique minting error like double die obverse or reverse, missing details, or an unusual strike, and you've got a recipe for a collector's frenzy. It's like striking oil in your backyard, but instead, it's inside your old coin collection. But here's the shocking truth. Most people don't even know they might have these rare gems sitting in their drawers. Millions of Kennedy half-dollars were minted in 1972, but only a fraction of them have the special traits collectors crave. If you own one, you might be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. That's why experts always recommend checking every detail, the date, mint mark, and tiny inscriptions, because one little difference can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary payday. Imagine holding a coin that could pay off your debts, buy you a dream home, or even set you up for life. These Kennedy half-dollars aren't just pieces of metal, they're potential life changers. That's why so many collectors and investors are obsessed with tracking them down. When the right coin surfaces, the competition is fierce, and the winning bidder often walks away knowing they've secured a true piece of numismatic history. And for the seller, it could mean financial freedom overnight. So, what should you look for in your 1972 Kennedy half-dollar? Variations like the No FG variety, double die errors, or coins with exceptionally sharp strikes and luster are among the most sought after. The difference between a regular coin and a rare one could be as small as a missing set of initials or a slight design shift. These details make the coin world exciting and unpredictable, and they're the reason why these coins can command astronomical prices when the stars align. In today's market, rare coins are more than just collectibles, they're investments. And the Kennedy half dollar from 1972 proves this point perfectly. Its combination of history, beauty, and scarcity creates an irresistible cocktail for collectors. Every year, stories surface of people discovering rare coins in the most unexpected places and cashing in for thousands or even millions. Could your coin collection be hiding one of these rare pieces? You won't know unless you check. Finding a rare 1972 Kennedy half dollar isn't just luck. It's like winning the lottery without buying a ticket. These coins are hiding in old jars, tucked away in forgotten piggy banks, and even sitting in your pocket change right now. The crazy part? People spend them every single day without realizing they're holding a fortune in their hands. One tiny error or unique detail on this coin can transform it from a regular 50-cent piece into a six-figure masterpiece that collectors will pay anything to own. If that doesn't give you goosebumps, imagine being the person who discovers one and cashes in for a life-changing payday. What makes these coins so insanely valuable? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and historical significance. The 1972 Kennedy half dollar carries the legacy of President John F. Kennedy and the turbulent era of the 1960s, making it an emotional and cultural icon. Add in a rare mint error or a high-grade condition, and suddenly, you've got a piece that collectors will fight tooth and nail to get their hands on. This isn't just a hobby, it's an investment, and for some lucky people, it's a golden ticket to financial freedom. So before you spend that old coin, stop and take a closer look. You might be sitting on a treasure worth more than you ever imagined. To wrap this up, the 1972 Kennedy half dollar isn't just a coin. It's a symbol of opportunity. It's proof that sometimes the most extraordinary treasures come in the most ordinary packages. So go through your change, dig out that old jar, and inspect every detail. Who knows? That little half dollar you've been ignoring might just be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. Stick around because in the next part of this video, we'll reveal the exact features you need to look for and how to identify if your coin could make you a millionaire overnight. Next up too in the Kennedy half dollar is more than just a coin. It's a piece of American history that carries stories, value, and in some cases, unimaginable fortune. Among these, the 1974 Kennedy half dollar has captured the attention of collectors and investors worldwide. What makes this coin so fascinating is the combination of its historical significance, its composition, and, most importantly, its potential to be worth an astronomical amount if you possess the right one. This isn't just pocket change. This is a potential life-changing treasure hiding in plain sight. When most people look at a Kennedy half dollar, they see 50 cents. But in the world of numismatics, certain coins defy their face value and climb into the stratosphere of wealth. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar, particularly those with unique errors or special characteristics, are commanding jaw-dropping prices in today's coin market. Some rare examples have been sold at auctions for thousands, and in special cases, tens of thousands of dollars. Imagine finding such a coin in your old collection and realizing it's worth more than a brand new luxury car. So why is the 1974 Kennedy half dollar so special? To understand its value, we need to dive into its origin. This coin was minted at a time when America was still feeling the waves of monumental events, from the assassination of President John F. Kennedy to the changes in the economy. Struck in large numbers at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, these coins were never intended to be rare, but that's where the story gets interesting. Certain minting mistakes, variations, and conditions have turned ordinary halves into extraordinary treasures. One of the biggest factors that skyrockets the value of a 1974 Kennedy half dollar is its condition. Coins graded as extra fine or mint state can easily bring in hundreds or thousands of dollars. But that's just the beginning. If your coin has a unique error, such as a double die, off-center strike, or missing elements, its price could soar beyond imagination. These errors are highly sought after by collectors because they are incredibly rare and almost impossible to replicate. Another element that drives collectors wild is the proof and special mint strikes. Some 1974 Kennedy half dollars were made with a higher level of craftsmanship for collectors, known as proof coins. These coins have mirror-like surfaces and deep frosted details, making them stand out from regular circulation coins. If you happen to own one in pristine condition, you might be holding a small fortune in your hands. But the real jackpot comes with specific varieties, coins that feature anomalies such as the 1974 D double die obverse. This variety is one of the most valuable Kennedy has ever discovered, and collectors are willing to pay thousands of dollars to add one to their collection. If authenticated and graded by a trusted authority like PCGS or NGC, your coin could fetch a price that will leave you stunned. Now, here's where things get really exciting. Even common 1974 Kennedy half dollars, if preserved well, have appreciated in value over the years because of their silver content. While regular circulation coins from 1974 are copper-nickel clad, special collector editions struck in 40% silver for sets can be worth much more than face value. In today's market, silver prices alone make these coins desirable, but their numismatic premium pushes the price even higher. The question everyone asks is, how do you know if you have one of these rare treasures? The answer lies in careful examination. Look for mint marks, inspect the lettering for doubling, check for unusual thickness or off-center details. Sometimes, what looks like a minor imperfection could actually be the key to unlocking thousands of dollars. This is why coin grading and authentication play a critical role in determining a coin's real worth. The world of rare coins is built on surprises, and the Kennedy half dollar from 1974 is the perfect example of how history and rarity collide. Consider this. Coins that were once casually handed out as change or stored away in coin rolls have now become the center of bidding wars at major auctions. Stories abound of collectors uncovering coins in pristine condition that sold for astronomical figures simply because they were preserved well or possessed that one rare minting anomaly. That's the thrill of coin collecting. You never know when an ordinary coin in your pocket might turn out to be extraordinary. What makes these discoveries even more exciting is the power of demand in today's coin market. As time passes, these coins become harder to find, especially in high grades or with unique characteristics. Every year, the number of surviving coins in excellent condition dwindles, making the remaining examples even more desirable. For collectors and investors alike, owning such a piece is like owning a slice of American heritage, one that not only carries monetary value but also prestige and historical weight. It's this blend of rarity, nostalgia, and beauty that fuels the skyrocketing prices of these coins. Before you rush to check your stash, here's the golden rule: don't clean your coins. Many people make the mistake of polishing or scrubbing coins to make them look shiny, not realizing that doing so destroys their numismatic value. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC prefer coins in their original, untouched condition, even if they look dull or tarnished. In fact, that natural toning can sometimes increase a coin's desirability. So, if you think you've struck gold or silver, handle your coin with care and consider getting it professionally authenticated before making any moves. That one careful step could mean the difference between a few dollars and a life-changing fortune. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar isn't just a piece of history. It's a hidden treasure that could completely change your life if you happen to own the right one. With values reaching thousands, and in rare cases even more, this coin has become a symbol of how something small can hold unimaginable wealth. So don't overlook those old coins lying around in drawers or tucked away in jars. Take the time to inspect them carefully, because what appears to be an ordinary half dollar might just turn out to be the key to financial freedom. In the world of numismatics, opportunity often hides in plain sight, and the 1974 Kennedy half dollar is living proof of that. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar isn't just currency. It's a collector's dream, an investor's opportunity, and for some, a ticket to unimaginable wealth. Every year, stories emerge of people discovering rare coins in jars, drawers, or inherited collections, only to find out they're sitting on a gold mine. Could you be next? That's why checking your old coins is more important than ever. So, before you dismiss those half dollars as spare change, take a moment to look closer. Your old piggy bank, your grandfather's collection, or that forgotten jar of coins could contain a 1974 Kennedy half dollar worth thousands, even millions, under the right circumstances. This isn't fantasy, it's reality for those who understand the power of numismatics. Stick around, because in the next part of this video, we'll show you exactly what features to look for and how to turn that 50-cent piece into a fortune. Next up to in the 1985, P. Kennedy half-dollar isn't just a coin. It's a hidden treasure that could turn your financial life upside down. Many people overlook these coins, tossing them into jars or leaving them forgotten in old drawers. But today we are about to reveal why this specific coin has the potential to make you unbelievably wealthy. This is not just a story about metal. It's a story about fortune, history, and the unbelievable surprises hidden in plain sight. The Kennedy half-dollar series has always captured the hearts of collectors, but the 1985 P version stands out as one of the most fascinating pieces in the numismatic world. Why? Because certain rare variations, mint errors, and high-grade conditions can command astronomical prices. People underestimate the value of these coins because they assume all modern coins are common, but that assumption could cost them a fortune. The truth is, these coins are not just currency. They're an investment, a golden ticket in disguise. What makes the 1985 P. Kennedy half-dollar so special? It's not just about age, it's about scarcity and demand. Coins from this period were struck in the Philadelphia Mint, and while millions were made for circulation, only a tiny fraction survive in pristine condition. Now imagine one of those rare specimens in perfect mint state condition or with a dramatic mint error. Its value skyrockets into the thousands, even hundreds of thousands, and in exceptional cases, it could cross into the $1 million mark in auctions. That's the magic of rarity combined with collector demand. Some of the rarest examples of this coin include those with full, sharp details, flawless surfaces, and unique errors such as double die obverse or reverse, off-center strikes, or missing mint marks. These aren't mistakes. They're masterpieces in the eyes of collectors. Error coins, especially from the Kennedy half-dollar series, have been known to set auction records that leave people speechless. Imagine owning one of those rare coins and realizing its value could buy you a house, a luxury car, or even set you up for life. But here's the real kicker. Most people who own these coins don't even realize what they have. They sit in jars, in dusty old piggy banks, or tucked away in inherited collections. This is why we always tell people, never underestimate the coins in your possession. The 1985 P. Kennedy half-dollar could be hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone like you to discover it. And the day you do could be the day your financial story changes forever. What makes these coins command such staggering prices? It's a combination of condition, rarity, and collector passion. In the numismatic market, collectors are willing to pay premium prices for coins that tick all the boxes: high grade, rare variation, and historical significance. The Kennedy half-dollar series has a special place in American history, minted as a tribute to one of the most beloved presidents, John F. Kennedy. That emotional connection adds an extra layer of value to these coins, making them treasures beyond their metal content. Auction houses and private collectors have seen these coins fetch jaw-dropping prices. A flawless, top-graded 1985 P. Kennedy half-dollar can soar into the thousands in today's active market. And if it carries a unique error or historical significance, the sky is the limit. Some numismatic experts predict that as time passes and fewer of these coins remain in perfect condition, the value will only continue to climb. Owning one now is like holding a piece of future wealth in your hands. So how can you tell if you have one of these rare treasures? Start by checking for mint marks, looking closely for any errors, and assessing the condition. Coins with strong luster, sharp details, and no signs of wear fall into higher grades, which significantly boost their value. And if you suspect you have something extraordinary, always get it professionally graded, because one little coin could be worth more than you ever imagined. Let's take a moment to dream big. Imagine finding a 1985 P. Kennedy half-dollar in your collection and discovering it's one of those rare $1 million specimens. Suddenly, that small piece of history in your hand becomes a life-changing asset. Vacations, investments, financial freedom, all from a single coin. That's the thrill of coin collecting and why so many enthusiasts are constantly searching for the next big discovery. The beauty of the 1985 P. Kennedy half-dollar isn't just in its monetary value. It's in the story it carries. Every scratch, every detail, every tiny imperfection tells a tale of American history. This coin was minted during a time when the U.S. was transitioning through economic and political changes, and it still reflects the craftsmanship of an era dedicated to honoring a fallen leader. Collectors don't just see a coin. They see a symbol of pride, patriotism, and resilience. That emotional connection is what drives competition at auctions, where bidders battle fiercely for the rarest examples. Another fascinating aspect is how quickly the value of these coins can skyrocket. A coin that was worth 50 cents decades ago could now be worth thousands, or even more, thanks to demand in the collector market. And here's the exciting part. Values don't just grow steadily. They can surge overnight after a major auction or discovery. One remarkable mint error making headlines can send collectors scrambling to find similar coins, pushing prices even higher. It's like striking gold in your own home without lifting a shovel. Now, think about the future. With fewer high-quality coins surviving every year, the rarity factor only intensifies. Experts believe that pristine 1985 P. Kennedy half dollars, especially those with unique characteristics, will continue to appreciate in value for decades to come. This means owning one is not just a collector's dream. It's an investment opportunity. Coins like these have the potential to outshine traditional assets because they're tangible, historical, and irreplaceable. So if you find one, protect it, treasure it, and remember, you could be holding a piece of history worth a fortune. The 1985 P. Kennedy half dollar, a sensation among collectors, is its element of mystery. Most people have no idea that a small variation or a flawless strike can mean the difference between 50 cents and $50,000. This unpredictability fuels the excitement in the numismatic world. Collectors spend years hunting for that one perfect coin, and when they find it, the rewards are extraordinary. Whether it's a double die error, a proof-like finish, or a rare grading designation like MS 68 or higher, these details can send the value soaring beyond imagination. So, before you overlook that half dollar sitting quietly in your change jar, take a second look. You might just be staring at a coin that can rewrite your financial destiny. Before you rush off, remember this. The world of numismatics is full of hidden fortunes, and the 1985 P. Kennedy half dollar is just one shining example. Check your pockets, your coin jars, your family collections, because that unassuming half dollar could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. Stay tuned, because in this video, we'll dive deeper into what makes these coins so rare, how you can identify them, and why they're worth every bit of the hype. This isn't just a coin, it's a legend, and it might just change your life forever. Next up, in the 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar is one of those extraordinary pieces that could completely change your life. This isn't just a coin, it's a golden ticket to unimaginable fortune. People around the globe are on the hunt for this stunning piece of American history, and its value in today's market is skyrocketing beyond belief. If you think this is just pocket change, think again. This coin has the power to make you a millionaire overnight. The 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar is no ordinary coin. It's a symbol of American heritage and numismatic prestige. Minted during a time of great historical importance, this coin carries with it the legacy of an era that collectors cherish. What makes it so alluring is not just its age, but its rarity, condition, and the fascinating story behind its creation. When collectors talk about the ultimate prize, the Kennedy half dollar is always at the top of the conversation because its rarity can translate into jaw-dropping value. Why is this coin so valuable? It all boils down to scarcity, demand, and condition. The D mint mark on this coin signifies that it was produced at the Denver Mint, a facility known for striking some of the most sought-after coins in U.S. history. While millions were produced, only a tiny fraction remain in pristine, mint, or extra-fine condition. Combine that rarity with the obsession of passionate collectors, and you have a recipe for astronomical prices in the open market. What's truly shocking is that many people don't even realize they have this coin sitting in their change jars or old piggy banks. Imagine digging through your collection and finding a coin that could sell for thousands or even millions of dollars at auction. That's the magic of the 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar. It's not just a piece of currency. It's a treasure hiding in plain sight. Stories of people discovering these gems in ordinary places are what make the hunt so thrilling for collectors worldwide. The fascination with Kennedy half dollars goes far beyond their monetary value. They commemorate one of the most iconic presidents in U.S. history, John F. Kennedy, adding emotional and historical significance to their already stunning design. This unique combination of history, artistry, and rarity makes these coins some of the most desirable collectibles on the planet. And when you throw in the possibility of life-changing wealth, it's no wonder that everyone wants to get their hands on one. Now, let's talk about the big question. How much is this coin actually worth? In recent years, auction records for rare Kennedy half dollars have shocked the world. Depending on condition, mint errors, and grading, these coins can fetch anywhere from thousands to mind-blowing sums reaching into the millions. Yes, you heard that right. Millions of dollars for a single coin. When the bidding wars begin, collectors will stop at nothing to own a piece of history like this. One of the most exciting aspects of this coin is that it continues to appreciate in value. The demand for Kennedy half dollars has never been stronger, and the market is on fire for rare specimens. As time goes on, these coins become harder to find, pushing their prices higher and higher. For savvy collectors and lucky owners, that means this coin isn't just valuable today. It's a smart investment for the future. Owning one of these could mean securing your financial freedom forever. But what if you already have one in your possession? Before you start celebrating, it's important to check its condition and authenticity. Coins in extra fine, uncirculated, or proof condition are the true jackpot. And if your coin has a unique error, like a double die or off-center strike, then congratulations, because you could be sitting on a coin worth a staggering amount of money. Getting your coin professionally graded by experts is the first step to unlocking its full potential. The thrill of coin collecting lies in these incredible possibilities. Every coin tells a story, and some of those stories are worth millions. The 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar isn't just a piece of metal. It's a symbol of luck, history, and immense value. People who once dismissed old coins as worthless have found themselves holding treasures beyond imagination. So, before you spend that half dollar or let it gather dust, take a closer look. You might be holding a fortune in your hands. Collectors around the world know that the Kennedy half dollar isn't just a coin. It's an obsession. There are entire communities, online forums, and auction houses dedicated to finding, grading, and selling these treasures. What's fascinating is that some of these coins are hiding in plain sight, and owners often have no idea of their true worth. The excitement of the hunt, the anticipation of finding a rare mint error or pristine condition coin, is what drives this billion-dollar industry. When someone stumbles upon a 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar in exceptional quality, it's like striking gold, because the next big sale could be life-changing. So, if you've ever doubted that coins can hold unimaginable wealth, let this be your wake-up call. The coin market is booming, and the demand for rare Kennedy half dollars is at an all-time high. Don't underestimate that old jar of change or the box of coins handed down from your grandparents. That one coin, the right coin, could pay off your mortgage, buy your dream car, or even make you a millionaire overnight. Remember, treasures don't always come in gold bars or diamonds. Sometimes, they come in the form of a simple half-dollar coin from 1973, waiting for the right person to recognize its value. The 1973 D. Kennedy half dollar stands as one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in U.S. history. Its blend of rarity, historical importance, and jaw-dropping value makes it a dream find for collectors and everyday people alike. So, check your collections, dig through those old piggy banks, and examine every coin in your possession, because your next discovery might just be the ticket to unimaginable wealth. Stay tuned, because in our next video, we'll explore more hidden treasures that could turn your life around overnight.